But this is going to be in dry dock for a couple of days, so this would be the perfect time to bring on a crew and teach them how to fly the boat. Save some time all around. Airship. Sorry,
Okay,
we have a name for
okay,
it
but
now.
I keep the keys on me the whole time.
Oh, of course. Don't let anyone that we don't trust perfectly to touch those keys.
Maybe we should get an anchor, like an
Do,
adamantite
do,
anchor
do
that's
you,
mixed in with a immovable rod.
Silver, you okay with there being like just a key she pulls out of the engine? Like the console.
I'm okay with that, yeah. But I'm just also thinking as well. You should get like an adamantite immovable rod anchor.
You know what? Tomorrow, I'm gonna go look for that, Silver.
Yeah, custom made
Let's avoid it because that's going to be expensive.
by a far high price.
Well, we have an immovable rod already.
Just need
The
to.
adamantine though is
Yeah, that would be crazy expensive. It's like you're making a ship out of mahogany.
Mahogany. Mahogany.
Anything else
Anyway.
we need to do for the night?
I don't think there's anything else really you need to do for the night. I'm gonna say, Sayara, you get another hour in.
Steep.
Got all my uses back.
alright. Going to take watches to make sure we don't get hijacked here.
Right.
Is there guardsmen posted? Because if not, Lily's gonna ask a guardsman to be posted at the dock.
There are actually 2 guardsmen posted. You can kind of get the feeling that Anderson, he realizes that this is a big fancy thing and there's a lot of people interested in it. And this is, if there's going to be a theft, it's likely going to be here currently.
Mhm.
So he does have 2 guards out on the harbor keeping post. You can kind of see them walking back and forth, lit torches.
I think we're probably gonna be all set without having to take watch.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? I'm still gonna be reading. Not all night, but At
How
least
long do you
it's
think you're
late
going to be reading?
I'm gonna be reading late enough that early enough that I can still get 8 hours of sleep, but not
Do you
over.
really need to not have disadvantage on ability checks?
Maybe.
Ability checks is like everything. Wow,
It's everything that we're
Especially
doing
with
this
what's
in
going on
session.
right now, because
Yeah.
this is all RP.
Yep.
Yeah. So how long would I get on it?
Is everyone back to ship? How long you would get with it? I'm gonna say you would get probably another. Are you staying up all night or no?
Not all night, but
Then
I'd
you're
say about
probably gonna
half
get
the
an
night.
You'll get an extra 4 hours, and you just sleep in a little bit. So instead of waking up at say like 6 or 7, you'll wake up at 10.
Yeah, I'm going to spend the next 2 days doing nothing but reading though, because I'm only half done and I have 2 days left. Because I'm on day 4 of 6.
Which means
Alright.
you'll get no RPing in.
Sorry. Maybe.
All right. So that day will be done. Next day, what is your plans as the sun comes up?
Read.
Yeah, yours is obviously read, and I'm just gonna say flat out, how much time do you have currently?
23 out of 48.
I'm gonna knock the timer down a little bit just to be kind to you, and I'm gonna say 2 more days of 16 more hours will get you done.
16 more?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 16 more will get you done.
32. Alright.
So-
if you don't mind, I would like to go out and check the nearby forest, the nearby area to see if there's any herbs or something we could use for medicine.
Sounds like a good idea.
Good idea.
The Cassidy and Azul will have no complaints with that. They're offering to stay with the ship, keep an eye on things with Shiki or whoever else is around.
Actually, I'm going to head out with Lily and start helping with the recruitment process. I can do a lot on the ship at the moment.
Azul will ask, do you mind if she just keeps an eye on the engine room and look over it a little bit?
Sure. Do you need the key?
I should have the key, yeah.
I'm
Maybe we should
going
get
to
a
be
copy
a...
of that key.
No, just don't lose it, and I trust you with it.
I'm going to be on the ship reading in case any of the workers need help.
All right. So let's start off with Ione before you have to disappear. All right, so Ione, you're going to be heading off. What direction are you going to be? Going to be heading north or what?
Up is north on this map, correct?
Yeah, up is north on this map.
Alright, but I'm gonna head towards this tree line here first.
All right.
And then I'll migrate over towards this tree line, this farm, see if there's anything on the coast.
Yeah. All right. So up in that northern tree line, roll a survival check.
Dum de dum de dum. Oop.
All right. You don't find a lot of things of particular note up there in the forest down there. You've been wandering for a little bit. You are far from your native homeland, so you feel like you've been getting a good idea of all the herbs and everything in the area, but you haven't gotten everything. You don't really find much of what you think will be useful medicine-wise up there. As you come down to the one that is right here on the cliffside, roll another survival check.
Dum de dum de dum. Oop.
Down here, however, you find a lot more of an interesting things. Growing on one of the cliff sides, you find it's kind of hidden, like how the cliff is jagged, it's hidden in there in the shade. You find a bunch of, it's a bluish-green moss. And you're able to identify this somewhat as sea legs moss. You've heard it spoken of by a few sailors when you've been treating them at times, and this moss, essentially it helps sailors get their sea legs, and like that's the old wives' tale. Specifically, you've known that this has been used in ways to help them move across the water. It's either move faster or something to that effect. It helps people in the water.
You know what? I'll collect some.
Alright,
Meanwhile, doing this whole.
I'm gonna
hanging
say
out
you'll
with
be able to
plants.
collect three components of it.
Alright. And if there's nothing else, I'll start heading back.
Nothing else you really see in there that's of much note. And you've probably spent a good portion of the day doing this all, exploring and looking around.
Yeah.
So next up, there was a Shiki and Lily were planning to go out, I believe.
So this bar, good place.
Eh, they were loud, so pretty good.
Runeheim's pretty loud.
Yeah. I don't think we actually went to any of the bars in Runeheim.
The nightlife's pretty fun. It's flashback to Shiki just passed out on the floor. Like, just imagine the biggest rave for some reason with magic going everywhere.
Well, keep in mind, it's a magical academy, so you have all the magical college students.
I know.
Prestidigitation every 2 seconds, everywhere.
That was a good night.
If I ever heard that, that takes me back.
Yeah, there were a couple interesting people at the bar. There was, and she's going to mention the different people who came up to her and the other people who she thought looked like they wanted to come up to her.
So, I pull the gun out on the rowdy ones.
Well, I've heard that it might be a good idea to ask questions first and shoot later inside of town.
What kind of logic is this?
I know, crazy, right? And if it's outside of town, we can shoot first. Hang on. So Lily's probably gonna go find the shopping area.
Yeah, the shopping area, more commercial. It's probably going to be more up in the center-ish area of town up here.
While Val's away, what kind
Okay,
of
I'm
interesting
back.
things do we see?
No, I'm back.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, no, I couldn't mute my mic.
So we're just walking towards the shopping district.
In the shopping district, it's not the most interesting place. I mean, this port is a decently frequented one since it's on this side of the continent, essentially. If you want to come from the north to the south on this side, you do have to go through it or go past it and all that stuff. The shop itself, there's not exactly an explicit magic shop that you see. You can see that there's like a few different potion shops. There's shops that sell a few things here and there. You do eventually spy one, which it's a rather silly looking shop. You can't tell exactly what the shop is called because atop the sign that completely blocks out all the reading is a extremely oversized wizard's hat.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like something that that my good friend who had a flying broom would like to wear.
It seems like something. But to be fair, I swear I saw something like that in Runheim.
Let's take a look. Let's see what they've got in there. Leia's gonna step in.
And stepping inside, there is, at first glance, it appears to be a half-elf woman. She's dressed up pretty much a stereotypical witch, minus the hat, but you get the feeling that's her hat outside. And she seems to be very engrossed in this cauldron, which she has been turning back and forth, pausing halfway to spin counterclockwise and clockwise. There's a really strong scent coming from this cauldron, but you can't really place what the scent is.
Does she notice us coming in?
She did not notice you coming in.
Leia's gonna walk up
Dun,
behind
dun,
her and
dun.
go, "Hello!"
And as Leia goes up there and says hello, she literally jumps, and part of the cauldron splatters out onto the bottom there. And as it hits the ground around you, it instantly coalesces into these little beads. And she looks up at the looks up at Lily, angry. Why did you cut it? Why did you now it's all ruined?
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Lady,
just
why-
wanted to buy
Why
stuff.
would you do that?
And she kind of stand back.
Leia steps back a little.
And she runs down there to check on the little beads, and she has this long pair of tongs. She reaches out, she grabs them, she lifts them up, and she looks at them, and after a moment, she finally breathes a sigh of relief. Oh, they're fine. Thankfully, I can still use these. And she'll go over and she'll set them into a little glass container.
What are they?
These were supposed to be miniature beads of force, but they're not really quite working properly.
Are
Not
they-
that they've been thrown out, but I can still recover some of the essence from them.
Lily's going to use all of her intelligence. Are they beads of threes?
No.
What would that do, by the way?
Oh, the beads of force. Well, you see, when you would I'm really making these for the guard. I don't know if I should say too much about them.
Oh, I understand. What kind of things do you have for sale?
Well, I have a number of things for sale. I have a few different services, Terra and the like. A few magical items, nothing too significant. I do have a number of things for sailors as well. Like, I know they need little things on the ships to hold them together, self-mending ropes, what have you, self-tying ropes to pull the sails down, all that stuff. I also have a few little trinkets here and there, stuff for the sailors to bring back to their loves in the port. I'm sure you know what that's like.
No.
Love potions?
And she'll kind of look shiftily to the sides, roll insight.
Doing it. Boop.
As far as you can tell, she has no love potions.
That's a shame, because I probably would have paid for one. Oh well.
I have cloaks as well. This very interesting cloak. I just managed to make another one. I do expect it to be sold rather quickly. And she'll point out to a cloak on the walls. It's black. It seems like a silverish white inside, a little thin tail. Looks like the hood can be pulled fully down over it. These things, the sailors do love them very much so, especially those who like to go scavenging in sunken wrecks.
Would you say it is a cloak of some kind of swimming? Of some kind of fish?
Oh,
Maybe
I don't believe a manta ray is a fish.
Manta ray. Cloak of
Hey,
manta ray.
That's not fair on the man, Ray. He may think he wants to be a fish.
Yeah, I fear the manta ray is too. Oh, what's the proper word? Derpy to be a fish?
I've heard of some sharks that can be fairly derpish.
Yes, I do have this. It's
I
actually fairly
hear
common
that
item.
I hear them the most fearsome creature in all the ocean.
Yeah, could I interest you in? Thank you, Sauce. Could I interest you in some of my services then? The tarot readings. I have these very interesting cards. I could see if I could scry your future a little.
Sorry, guys. I've got to say one thing. Derp Shark is still one of the singlest hand best things I've ever done. Thank you.
Derp Shark top meme of 2016.
They just don't know about it. Anyway, tarot card readings?
Well, it's not exactly tarot cards, but they all tell a bit of your future.
Out
Well,
of
that's cool.
context, it's pronounced tarot. Tarot card.
Yes, well, these are not tarot cards.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
They're
So
tarot.
what,
They're tarot
They're
cards.
but what about the T? There's a T in it.
Tarot
Where at
cards.
the end?
Yeah, I
I'm
know
gonna-
it's weird.
No, they are tarot cards.
Can I?
No.
Can I?
They're
Can I?
not actually tarot cards. It's not like
Can
you
I-
have
can I-
Justice, Moon, Devil, etc., etc.
Can I? Yeah, because you're not good at that. Oh, well, sorry. But can I roll? Can I roll insight on this? Just
You may roll
information?
insight on her mention of that, yes.
I'll do so as
Nice.
well.
And she'll actually pull out the small deck of cards as well, so you can see, and you can roll Arcana with that.
Oh, sure, that'll totally. Yeah, I got a great Arcana.
So what do I
Shiki,
get?
You can tell that these cards are obviously magical. They are extremely magical, and you get the feeling that she is completely honest with what to say. These cards will help you tell the future of what's going to happen.
You know, Shiki,
I-
when I was in a previous town, I had someone read my fortune, and they did an amazing job.
Did they mention that you were going to meet a fox girl who likes to blow things up?
There may have been some explosions, but you know
I think
that's an everyday occurrence.
I think you got swindled. How much for a reading?
Oh well, it's 50 gold per. It's about 100 gold per reading, but keep in mind the future can be good or bad.
Well, you see, I don't remember a lot of things, and I would like to know if I get my memories back.
Well,
Would you-
does it
would you
tell
be-
about
would
the
you be-
past?
Would you be nice enough to maybe give a small little discount for someone who's just hoping to remember everything about her life?
And she'll hold her hand up. I'll tell you. What's your roll persuasion?
I am actually proficient in this, huh?
Nice
All
rolls.
right. Yeah, that was a nice persuasion. Oh well, for you, I'll tell you what. 100 gold, and I'll give you 2 cards. She'll give you a fairly good reading.
2 for the price of 1.
Liddy, can I have some money?
Roll persuasion.
No, not even at the. Don't we have the party loot?
I have the party loot, yeah.
Liddy.
How much money do you have on you? Do you have enough for 100?
I have enough for 100. I was
Yeah.
hoping we could just take out the party loot.
Liz just gonna say, you know what? The party loot is for like buying important party things,
Okay,
like,
okay.
like
I'm
weapons
sorry.
and.
I'm sorry. I thought we all just shared it. I'm really sorry.
And she'll hold her hand up and mention, these cards are incredibly powerful, but they can also backfire rather spectacularly if you draw a bad fate.
5, 4, 6, 7. Okay, 100.
All right then. Well, let's hope that this works out right.
That's not a coin.
Roll a. This is going to be interesting. The cards themselves. I'm going to do this for you.
Oh boy.
A D13. Oh my.
That is a terribly sided dice.
And she holds the deck out and she shuffles through it several times, back and forth. Eventually, she pulls out the last one. She looks at it. Let's see. The first card that you're getting for this is, the Jester card. It seems you'll have a windfall, remembering old experiences, maybe gaining even new ones.
Well,
And you
Say
paid
these
for
are
2 of
magic?
them.
I paid for 2 of them. So let's hope for me.
She said they were magical, yes. And
You
she
hear-
goes for them again.
You hear a message on the wind. Divination is a total sham.
Yes.
Let's see. And the next one we get is...
Death.
What is this one?
Death is good. It
Death
means
is actually good.
change.
Tower is bad.
Oh no, the
No,
fluffy white
I'm just-
rabbit. Is that bad? Oh, that's bad.
One of my favorite jokes in a TV series ever is from Father Ted, which is they go to a fortune teller reading. She flips death, tells him it's not bad. Then she flips the second card, it's death again.
That was bad.
Then she flips the
That's
third.
hilarious. The second one you draw, as she pulls it out and looks at it, the fool. This one, I believe, refers more to your past of experiences lost. Though, hopefully the jester will bring them all back.
Total shit.
Sounds like you might be getting your memories back.
Hopefully.
In layman's terms, this is absolutely hilarious, and I'll get into it afterwards. And you, miss, are you interested? And she'll turn to look at Lily as well.
Well, I was really hoping that for 100 gold we get more than 2 sentences.
Well, they are very magically inclined, though we'll have to see how things work out afterwards. Did you want to try those as well?
You don't have any more insight on her reading?
I do. I don't want to explain what she's doing, though, until this is done, because it will influence your decision very heavily.
That's sort of why.
And at this point, all you hear is the safety come off.
What do I have for gold? I have gold.
Not that Lily knows what the safety coming off.
I'll tell you what. I'll allow you to draw one for only 75 gold pieces.
Silver, can I have you roll persuasion? Or a d20? Whatever charisma mod you want to play. Oh, boy.
It's gonna be a long night,
I'll
guys.
give you advantage.
Jeez, just do it.
I'm sorry,
Jeez,
but
just do it.
I don't feel it's worth it for just 1 or 2 sentences. It's not... 75 gold is a lot of money. I mean, I can make an entire bar very happy for 75 gold.
Yes, sadly, if that's all you wish to say. And she'll put the deck away and she'll seal it into a box. Shiki, I have been very kind with what you drew. First card you drew was the Jester. You gained 10,000 experience.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, that was the deck of many things.
That was the deck of many things.
Guys, I just
I figured as well.
Fucker.
just leveled up.
The second thing you ended up drawing was the Fool. Luckily, I'm also getting rid of the repeat drops because you didn't know what this was going into it.
Okay.
It drops you by 1,000 experience. However, if you would lose enough, it only will drop you to your level. So I don't remember. Did that 10,000 experience level you?
I am bang on the point.
Did it level you?
I am level 9, kids.
Yeah, and that would have dropped you back down to level 8. Be very glad, because that could have gone bad very fast.
Yeah, there's a card there that will one-shot kill you no matter what.
I'm jealous because I get a lot of cool things at level 9.
Yeah, that could have gone south very fast. And like I said, I also threw out all the extra draws because technically Jester and Fool both had you draw.
Yeah. There's. I'm glad I had you roll because
That could have, especially because he drew a good and one of the lesser bads.
Yeah.
Wow. So what? I take it if I got death, I'd be dead right now.
You could have drawn something like Skull, in which case you had to fight an Avatar of Death, which I'll be honest, I'm pretty confident in your ability to handle it.
Yeah.
I think one is the Void, which literally your soul gets stuck out.
Yeah, the Void is Void in the deck. I don't think Void was in this particular deck.
It's
No,
fine.
I'm just going to the toilet.
Void and Flames are both in this deck. Flames would have been bad because then you have a devil after you for the rest of your life.
It's fine. Like anything demonic wise is fine because we all know that demons are very weak against bullets.
No. Demons are very weak against rockets to the face.
Yeah. Or actually punching works pretty well as well.
Punch working pretty good as well. But yeah, with that done, is there anything else that you see? Any of the items that you like? Anything in particular you're looking for magical item wise?
I'll get back to you after I have a look what I get as my next fighter level.
Level 9, I think you get Indomitable, which gives you a reroll on saves
Yes, I think I do.
once per day.
Yeah, let me just find. There's Warlock. Carry on. I'm just quickly scrolling through the PDF. I really should just get the book.
Party, we probably would have talked about this previously. Is there anything that you're looking specifically to buy? I might be looking for an upgrade to my Belt to Hill Giant Strength, by the way.
Sayara, I know, mentioned try to save as much money as you can for the ship and crew, I think.
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
Until after we get the ship and crew money taken care of.
Yeah.
Looking around, asking for what she has, she does not have any belts of any sort of strength. Giants aren't particularly common in these parts to try and get the materials to enchant one.
Okay. Would she have an upgrade to my cat ears? Or be able to enchant them?
No and no.
Aw. I totally wasn't
Um,
expecting that. Okay. Yeah, I don't... What do you have that's not attunement? Do you have any potions? Do you have anything pretty good?
She has a number of various potions here and there. It's mostly stuff she has is stuff that sailors would enjoy to use. So, like, beyond that Cloak of the Manta Ray, she has potions of water breathing, potions of water walking, potions of, like, cold resist and stuff like that. She has, if you look over, not that Lily would be particularly interested in it, she has a Trident of Fish command.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's always an interesting one.
Yeah. Like, overall, most of her items are geared primarily towards sailors, so they're probably not going to be the most useful to the party.
They only talk to them.
They taunt other characters who are not here right now.
And would are there normal healing potions? Like, could I...
And yeah, she has normal healing potions here and there. Healing potions are very easy to make. Comparatively.
How much would a greater healing cost?
Greater healing. Let's see. Greater healing is uncommon, so that actually, she could probably sell you
Oh boy.
3 of those for about 1,000.
For a gal who has a flat con mod,
Wait,
I roll a lot of 10s.
did you actually level up, or did you level back down?
You cannot. The
You cannot
fool will
de-level.
the fool will not de-level you. It'll take you back to the start of that level's experience.
So basically,
So because the
bang on.
jester leveled her up, it just knocked her back down to that cap.
Didn't it level you up exactly?
I am level 9 exactly, on the point, on the line.
I'll pay
I'm really salty about that.
I'll pay the 1,000 for
Am I
the
the first
3
to reach level
potions
9? Yeah.
For the 3 potions.
of
All right.
greater healing.
Yep.
Did I just jump Lily in XP?
You did. You jumped everyone in XP.
Holy crap.
10,000 experience does that.
We're all level
You
8
got
still.
really lucky. Keep that in mind.
Man, I love
The
Shiki.
deck of
I love
many
her.
things. You could basically write a plot, like give give players a deck of many things at level 1, and then write a plot around what happens.
Yeah. Wow.
Imagine getting 10,000 experience at level 1.
That knocks you up at least to like level 3 or 4, I think.
Something like that. Anyway, I'm good on magical items, so I'll just let Lily.
Yeah, I don't think we actually need much for magical items right now.
Oh, +9 dex mods to.
Do you have
saves.
a store of sundries anywhere? Or is there a store of sundries anywhere nearby?
Sundries?
Sundry items, just miscellaneous.
Oh, are you out of character? Are you speaking in like terms of common magical items, or
No, just non-magical items, really.
so say a general store, more or
Yeah,
less?
basically.
Yes, I believe there's a general store if you go further down the street and look on the right.
All right, let's go down there and see if there's anything that we can put into our ship, maybe.
I would
Right,
love
you
it.
kind of bow her head and say again, thank you for your patronage.
Oh, thank you
Yeah.
for your very interesting cards, and I apologize again for that cauldron. Totally didn't mean to make you jump 700 feet into the air.
Well, like I said, it's all salvageable. In fact, I think I might be able to use the beads in that current state for something else.
Thank you very much, miss.
I'm almost tempted to see if I can buy one of them off of her. What do you think, Shiki?
But what? By what?
One of the
beads.
One of the beads that
beads of-
failed.
What use would you have of it?
I don't know. I don't know what it does. It just sounds like it's cool.
Then it'd just be a waste of money, wouldn't it?
Well, if it does something cool, then it does something cool. I mean, maybe it makes an explosion.
But we gotta hire crew and all that. Look, I just wasted 100 gold on 2 card readings. I don't think we should be spending all the money.
You waste 100 gold on getting a free level.
Shut up!
Such a waste.
Shiki don't know that.
Does she have any experience bottles I can buy?
No.
4,000 experience.
do I have another tail right now?
Actually, yes, you would have. At level 9, you would have grown the next tail. So I think that would be the most obvious thing.
Is this visible?
Does she normally have all of her tails visible?
Always visible. Well, she doesn't know. She wouldn't know any different, would she?
Yeah, she probably wouldn't realize any differently. So Lily would notice that there's now a 4th tail there.
Hey,
You know,
I'll get back to you what that's supposed to do because I wasn't expecting that to happen.
Lily,
Shiki?
Lily, there's a real pain in my butt. Just,
Yeah.
like, right above.
You got like 4 tails now? Didn't you have only like 3 earlier? I think that
He's like,
potion
at this
store's
point,
messing
at this
stuff
point
up on you.
at this point she starts counting. It's like, suppose I do.
Is that
Oh,
her
that's
4th
weird.
tail or her 3rd?
That is her 4th.
Oh,
Fourth.
good. I'm so good at counting.
I should talk to Azul about it later.
I'm worried that maybe that card reading did something to you. You never know.
Maybe we should just go to the tavern and just get a few drinks and forget all about it.
One more thing I just want to say out of session because I know it's going to be utterly hilarious. Reese's reaction to this. That said, all right,
Yep.
carry on.
Wait, what?
You all really like that tavern, don't you?
They do apparently. They like the drunken horse.
Lily, Shiki hasn't had a drink in a while. She likes it. She's missing the college parties.
Can we go to the store first and
Yeah,
look
sure.
Yeah,
at?
you can go to the store first.
Yeah.
What particularly are you looking to buy?
Well, we were looking to maybe get an anchor, not an adamantine anchor, but an anchor.
Well, an actual anchor, you're probably going to be better off looking at the harbor in one of the smiths down there.
Right, a sundry store.
So that wouldn't be something you'd really find in the store out here, I don't feel. So
Okay.
the anchor would be more towards the harbor.
Yeah, that's the kind of store I'm looking for.
All right. Well, I've never heard that word before, so I apologize.
And I explained to a buddy of mine that I've hit the jackpot.
This is why you play Final Fantasy, Silver.
I hate
kidding,
Final
I'm kidding.
Fantasy though, so it's like
You don't know if you haven't played.
I would never Final Fantasy, and I don't care.
I will follow your fantasy if you're not careful.
All right. But yeah, just tell me what you're looking for specifically.
Yeah, well, we're gonna, we mentioned the anchor, so we can stick a
Yep,
movable rod in it and
Yeah.
crank it.
Oh no, I'm not looking for anything in particular. Just a flamethrower attachment to attach to this gun that then has a beam saber attachment that has a harpoon attachment. That I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You have one of
And
those?
One of those for my sword too.
All right. You're not gonna
She
find
asked-
those pretty obviously.
She asked the
Um,
stun. She asked the stun clerk.
Yeah, you're not gonna find any of those obviously.
Anything that Shiki might be able to use for her tinkering, anything Lily could use, and
she would need a workshop. She needs a workshop at the moment.
and something to set up our
fine.
workshop.
You could find probably materials and everything else. If you wanted to really set up the workshop, I'm gonna say it would cost you, between speaking to the various people, about 500 gold for the various materials and then the time and energy to take down one of the walls or whatever to expand one of the bedrooms into a workshop.
That's actually fairly cheap. I was expecting it to be
we,
more.
we can do that, but we could probably cut that down if we go back to Runeholm and grab all my gear. We just need the wall taken down.
Yeah.
And then all
Well,
the stuff moved
I need
in.
to set up my workshop too.
Yeah, and for Lily, it's like both of you, 500 gold is a little cheap. I would say it's gonna be 750 then, like to set it up from scratch. If Shiki were to go back and grab her own stuff out of the workshop, I would say it would go down to 250.
Yeah,
For the both of us, or
Just need
For
to get rid of the wall.
250 for just Shiki. Lily would still cost 750 because she doesn't have the materials to move in. She would have to get like all the forge stuff.
So that's
Lily, do you
1,000.
think Lily, we should probably wait until we get the crew and all that.
well, a crew's not gonna cost 10,000 gold. We have 10,000 gold on us.
Okay, I'm sorry. you didn't want to give me any money earlier, so
Well, that's because it's for a personal
I,
thing.
I thought we were tight.
We are. We're bestest
No,
buddies.
no, money wise.
Oh no, we're not tied to money. No. We got loads of money. We're like I could dump all the money out of the bag of holding, and we would literally be swimming in it.
And you would drown in it. Drown it. Or you would Scrooge McDuck. You could Scrooge McDuck it.
Oh, of course. Lily is totally Scrooge McDuck.
Totally.
Yeah. I mean, a crew's not going to cost that much because it's just hiring a few people at like what a gold per day or something.
No, I'm looking at the Harry Enfield joke for loads of money. I intended to post it, and you guys probably won't get it.
Silver, what would you say the crew would cost? Or what would Lily think a crew would cost?
I should have already had this looked up. Please tell me it's in this book. Do you remember cost for? Is that the cost for followers? Is that in?
That's in the DMG.
DMG. That's in the DMG.
Yeah.
That's what I was afraid of. Yeah, because it's going to be more related to that. I just have to decide what they would be considered as.
Yeah, there is a skilled follower as well, I believe.
Yeah, I remember that. There's like a skilled follower, unskilled follower. Alright, let's see. I have no clue where that was, unfortunately.
Page 92?
Page 92? I'm getting there.
No? No? Hirelings.
Hirelings. Where are hirelings?
Page in Chapter 5, Equipment of the Player's Handbook.
So I'm almost there. Alright. So the cost to have these hirelings... Chapter 5.
Of the Player's Handbook.
Oh,
Sorry.
Player's Handbook.
Services. Okay, so services for a skilled hireling is 2 gold per day.
2 gold per day.
Unskilled is 2 silver.
I feel the only one that would really be considered as truly a skilled hireling would probably be the captain, or whoever, like the first. Like, assuming you declare one of your own party members to be the captain, then the first mate. But I'm not gonna. I feel like the untrained, these sailors,